Assalamualaikum and hi. So today I will present about final year project briefing. It is first briefing for all FYP1, FYP2 and FYP diploma. The briefing was organized by Sir Mohamad Shaiful bin Osman, which is on Wednesday, 10 February 2021. In this briefing, we were explaining more about the assessment scheme, the thesis submission process, about the presentation day, the form submission, and how to do a budget claim for FYP. So for BET FYP2 assessment criteria, the project presentation is take about 20%, while project and research technical demonstration is about 50%. 15%. The project final report thesis, which take about 35%. The technical papers take 10%, and for project progress report, which is logbook or blog, it take about 20%. For the presentation day, the things that we have to do before the presentation day is to go to FYP website and make sure your details are correctly registered in the website. We have to make sure our full name is correct, the student ID, FYP title, phone number, and supervisor name, and SB initial. Second, we have to ask our supervisor to check ECT to make sure our name is registered under his or her supervision. The third one, we have to check our FYP details, presentation session, and upload our presentation video in Microsoft Teams. For the presentation instructions, students are requested to upload their presentation in Microsoft Teams before the session, and make sure we have to be ready 50 minutes before start the session. And this presentation is only take 50 minutes long. 10 minutes to present the video and 5 minutes is for discussion or question and answer session. And for the discussion and question session, students have to turn on the camera and make sure we only use English and must be very punctual. For the report or submission, first we have to submit a complete progress report to supervisor and make sure our fulfill the assessment criteria as stated in progress report assessment form. The form is available in FYP website. So this is the example of the form. And this is the guideline to submit our final report. In the final report submission, we need to make sure that we fulfill our assessment criteria as stated in final report assessment form. Please take this seriously. Make sure all chapters in proposal report are reading the allowable percentage of plagiarism, which is need to less than 20% for each chapter. So for the claim, so this is the step to do FYP claims. First we need to keep the purchase receipt and glue them on a A4 paper. Glue only one receipt on different A4 papers. Scan the receipt to avoid misplaced or damage. Second, attach all the glue receipt with FYP claim form and submit to your supervisor. The form is available on the FYP website also. Follow the step provided. And return the project to our supervisor unless he or she want you to keep the project. For the claimable items, first for product-based project, component material sample tools used to develop the project, PCB and etching material, if any, printed material, for example, printing final report hardcover and poster. For research-based project, software provided the software is not available in UniKL. Printed material, for example, printing final report hardcover and poster, which is CD or thumb drive, is required by your supervisor to assist the project completion. So this is the item that we can claim. For example, traveling and mail course, food or green, common equipment like digital multimeter, printer or printer ink, cartridge, paper, traveling costs to gather data. In this case, you need to discuss with your supervisor for transportation. Areas which are not agreed by your supervisor. So that's all for my progress for FYP2 project. Thank you, that's all from me.